I've spent over 10 hours analyzing professional demos and have packed 50 plus pro Mirage flashbangs for both sites and mid on both the T and CT sides. This guide is here to help you blind more enemies and get more frags. We'll kick things off with the T side, covering flashes for mid, then moving on to A site and wrapping up with B site. After that, we'll switch over to the CT side and go through the same order, mid, A, and then B. I've included timestamps in the description below so you can easily skip ahead to or revisit any section you're interested in. If this video helps you out, leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. And without further ado, let's get started with flashes for mid on the T side. Wonderful is going to flash his teammate out where he stands behind this wall. He's going to aim here, then left click throw while standing. Lexi B swings behind the boxes and then peeks to the left. The flash won't blind Lexi B since the flash lands in front of the boxes. This is how Mouse entries out mid safely using these flashes. First, Suhi throws a flash off this wall that bounces into the boxes and it won't blind him as he enters out mid to cross to the boxes. Right after Suhi's flash comes towards these flashes, he stands next to this wall, aims at this leaf, left click throw. The reason why you want multiple flashes at different times for mid is in case the CTs are playing anti-flash. They'll peek right after they hear the first flash to then they will eat the second flash. Let me show you another round why you need to be throwing multiple flashes mid at different timings and layering them as Spirit do here with Chopper and Donk. Monesi, who's on short, scopes after that first flash and gets blind from Donk, if you recall, who threw the second flash setting up Chopper. Virtus Pro also uses the same flash as we see Norbert throw the same flash to set up Lit, who pushes out mid behind the cover of their top mid smoke and frags onto a full white stare. This is how Suhi flashes connector from the top mid boxes. He shows the lineup but he does not throw the flash, so here's where the flash would have landed had he thrown it. The flash is going to land and pop bottom connector right in the middle, blinding any CTs holding from inside connector or top connector. Another way to flash connector for your teammate is you'll see Torsi stands behind this wall, he aims here, then left click throw. His teammate from underpass will swing off the flash, and this flash is designed to blind anyone holding him from inside connector. This is how Navi take connector control. First, LXB throws the top connector smoke, he aims here, left click throw, then he gets alongside this wall towards the right where he's gonna flash his teammate inside connector. Emma will peek from underpass and scale up after he molotovs connector. This is why you need to flash connector in case any CTs are playing inside of it, which Zai was holding underpass, which he gets a freebie here. This is a must know flash for mid. If you are the first player entering out and you want to go aggressive mid, you simply throw the flash off the far wall as you're coming out. This flash is super effective in blinding CTs holding from connector and other positions. If you are throwing this mid ramp flash to entry out, you could have another teammate throw the box flash, which will blind the CTs towards short since the mid ramp flash won't, as we see Rain and Kerrigan do so here. Wonderful shows powerful mid flashes. First, he stands next to this wall, he aims at this building, then left click throw. The flashes land inside their top mid smoke, and the reason why it's so good is because the CT's mid will not be able to see it coming since the flash pops inside the smoke. This is how you flash ladder. Hunter stands to the left of the bench, he aims at this light, then he's going to run forward and left click throw. The flash lands inside ladder, however Wakadia is playing super close and he's peeking out towards mid, so he's able to see the flash bounce off the wall and play anti. This is how Monesi flashes mid from the balcony. He aims here, then walks forward and left click throw. The flash pops right in the middle and it's also going to cover any CTs holding from window, as we see from Zetaris' POV. Monesi shows how to flash B after smoking market window. He moves up, aims here, then runs forward and jump throw. Then he runs forward and jump throws the second flash. The flashes land above the apps and won't blind his teammates entering our apartments and covers multiple positions on B. Another mid flash you can throw from the balcony is you aim below this wood and you're going to run forward and jump throw as you're jumping off the balcony. This flash will help you entry out mid. It will cover multiple mid positions. This is how Vitality flashes mid. First, Zaiwu stands at the pole, aims at the top wire, left click throw. This flash is super good because it won't blind your teammates entering out mid since the flash lands behind the box. And then we've got Apex throwing these high back left flashes that pops behind his teammates. Use these flashes together to get you mid control for free. Another way Monesi flashes mid from balcony is aiming below this wood, run forward and jump throw as you're jumping off this balcony. This flash will land deeper mid, which will cover any CTs holding from inside window, blinding them. Malp shows really good ladder flash. Stand at the wall and align with the pillar across from you. Aim as shown, then left click throw. Your teammate can clear ladder with no problems with this banger, and CTs won't be able to react to it since it doesn't bounce off any walls. You need to learn these mid flashes from Brokey, who stands at this door frame, aims here, left click throw. The flashes pop on the opposite side of the boxes and it won't blind your teammates. Any CTs mid ramp and short will get super blind like Suhi does here, who pushes up but is lucky his teammate saves him. Frozen after Molotov Molotoving off ladder room is going to flash short. These two nades in tandem together will make it super effective for your teammates to safely push up cat to short. This flash is intended for this position right here if the CTs are holding this off angle for the bricks. Snacks throws the perfect flash for short as his teammates scale up catwalk. He's going to aim at this part of the light, left click throw, the flash will land and pop above the bricks here. It's going to blind any CTs holding this off angle. If you want to rush mid from underpass, underhand this flash from Snacks as you're running forward. The flash will pop right before you peek underpass, and any CTs pushing or holding underpass from mid will get blind. Congratulations on the mid control. Now it's time to take A site. But before we cover the A site, do you have a lot of skins just laying around and collecting dust? Those ugly skins could be upgraded using today's sponsor, Skins Monkey, a CS2 skins trading site. First, select your skins you don't want, then pick out the skins you do want, essentially upgrading your skins. You can also buy CS2 skins with a 35% total deposit bonus if you use code NART. And I'm also giving you a free $5 by using code NART, so enjoy your new skins. Now show off your new skins while using these flashes for A. Jimmy shows a really good A site flash. Stand next to the doorway, aim here, then W jump throw. The flash, as you see, is going to blind Bit, who was inside A site. When your teammates enter out ramp, you want to throw these flashes for them to scale up site. Torzy will crouch and left click throw for the first flash. As for the second flash, he adds forward to it. The flashes will blind any CTs towards stairs and jungle. This flash can also be thrown without crouching too. If there are no right side smokes, then your teammates will wait sandwich for these flashes to be thrown before advancing. The flashes will also blind anyone in sight. Overall, very good A flashes to attack the second phase of executes after throwing your initial flashes from outside ramp. Mozzie flashes his teammates out ramp for A. He's going to aim here, run forward, and jump throw. The reason why he throws this flash is designed to blind any CT hoppers holding from ticket that's posted up on ramp. Apex throws the lamp flash, stand next to the door, aim anywhere around this area. It's pretty forgiving, then left click throw. This flash is intended to blind any CTs playing close. However, Brolin was playing anti-flash. Make sure you are also throwing a deep flash as well, because the lamp flash will not blind any CTs holding from ticket. Now this is what the flash would have looked like had Brolin not looked into the wall. Full white. If you want to throw a deep A flash from top of the platform, you see Apex is standing at that part of the wall. He aims to the right of that wood, then run forward and left click throw. This flash lands deep and it will blind any CTs in sight as well as oppers holding from ticket. If you're executing A and you're on the roof and you want to drop down safely in case any CTs are playing near ramp, throw this flash on the right of the slope and it will bounce to the right, so the flash won't blind you since it pops inside the ramp, but the wall gives you cover from the flash. CTs playing inside ramp or near will either be forced to look away or into the flash. This is how Kerrigan throws a site flash from the roof. After he throws his smoke, he is going to move towards this corner of the roof, and then he's going to aim here, run forward, and jump throw. Again, this flash is going to land deep, will blind anyone's sight as well as anyone towards ticket. And last but not least, on the T side, here is how to flash out onto B so the CTs won't see you coming. Torzy shows useful B flashes from inside apps. After smoking market window, he stands next to this wall, aims above this wood below the line, then jump throw. The flashes are intended to blind any CTs holding from short, but will cover other positions too. When you are entering out B from apps, before you jump out the window, throw these sight flashes that bounce off this box and they land in between these walls, and the flashes pop between them so you won't get blind jumping out. Hunter shows insane B flashes from apps for his teammates running up short. After he smokes market window, he aims here, runs forward, and jump throw. The flashes will blind any CTs holding this off angle and anyone from Van. As we see in a different round, G2 uses the same flashes on pistol round as it blinds Zontix and Matches, who are both playing different positions. You can mix the B flashes that I shown earlier from Torzy and Monsi. So after Torzy smokes window, he throws the Monsi flash, then he throws his flash. Now that first flash is intended to cover back sight, and the second flash is for short. Another good B entry flash from apps is throwing the flash off this wall while you're inside kitchen. Aim here, run forward, left click throw. The flash bounces and pops below the window, and it will blind any CT's jail or under window. However, Zontix plays anti-flash and avoids it, but he does get flash from the deep flash that I showed earlier. You could also throw this flash as you're rushing B with the same lineup and pair this flash up with the sight flash. The B rush will be unstoppable. unstoppable. Rob shows the best short flashes from apps. Stand at the end of the window frame, aim here, left click throw. The flashes will blind any CT short, especially if they try to play this crouch angle position that avoids most flashes, but not the Rob's ones. You are now a T-Flash Pro, but now it's the end of the half and it's time to learn all the flashes for CT side. Starting off with mid. These are deadly mid flashes from FaZe that involves Rain and Rob's the A players. Rain will throw the early mid flash, then he's going to set up and pair it up with this flash that will allow Robs to push out connector through his smoke, and as Robs is doing so, he throws his own flash to the left of mid, which will pop behind him as he swings out and it won't blind him. These two flashes will allow Robs to safely come out connector to contest mid, which this T was coming out fast mid, gets full blind and has no chance. Lux was blind for days. If you want to push abs from underpass, throw this flash as you're jumping out window. You see this puddle, go ahead and jump throw a flash off the puddle here, and you're going to swing with the flash. Any T's coming down from abs towards the stairs here don't have time to react to it, and they're just gonna get full white. Donk shows an underpass flash from inside connector. He's going to aim above the light, then left and right click throw. Afterwards, he pushes to peak underpass where he sees a blind two G2 players. However, they're going to hold mouse 1 and they're going to unfortunately land the frag onto Donk despite being super blind. This is how you flash mid from short. LXB aims at the tip of this building, left click throw. The flash blinds anyone in mid and allows his teammates to peek with safety, and from Torzy's POV, he can't see nothing. Throw this flash for your teammate that wants to peek underpass from inside window. Stand in front of the bench. You're gonna put your crosshair like this on these black marks, then go ahead and left click throw. Flash bounces off the wall. It's going to land perfectly right in the middle here, popping, so any T's inside underpass are going to get full white. Boom. A good flash for mid is to have your short player simply left click throw the flash over this wall as they are running to mid from short. The flash will blind any T's that push out mid at the beginning of the round. This flash will help your mid player a lot. The most important CT side flash on Mirage is flashing mid for your teammates, and this can be done by one of your A players, and they should always be throwing this flash over the stair wall at the beginning of the round. The purpose of the flash is to blind any T's that try to come out mid fast, whether that be an opper trying to go for the window peek or any T's trying to rush cat or mid ramp. It doesn't have to be just at the beginning of the round that you're throwing this flash. If your teammate wants to safely peek mid later, then they'll call for a mid flash, which you could do from stairs as well, and also from B site you could flash mid as long as you throw it over this wall. These support flashes will assist your mid teammates a lot and are very crucial, so make sure you're throwing these flashes. So I showed that you could flash mid from A and B, but you could also do it from CT spawn as Twist does so here. His teammates will peek from short and connector after these flashes and they overrun the G2 mid players. Mid self pop flash from inside window, crouch behind this bench, look for this mark on the ground, right click jump throw, afterwards go ahead and swing where the flash is going to land and pop right here, blinding any T's inside mid, and this is the same lineup that you would use to go ahead and break open the window smoke. So I showed that you could flash mid from A and B, but you could also do it from CT spawn as Twist does so here. His teammates will peek from short and connector after these flashes and they overrun the G2 mid players. You know how to defend mid with all those flashes, but you can't forget about the sites. Let's start off with A. The T's are coming out A, and Frozen from inside jungle is going to set up and assist Rain from inside site by throwing a flash that lands in front of the default boxes. By doing so, the flash is not going to blind Rain, and only the T's that are entering out ramp, which Exertion here is gonna stand no chance. Very good support A flash from Frozen. Another good A site support flash from jungle is this one from Suhi. So on the pistol round, he has this flash that he is going to set up to throw over this wall. It's a left click throw. The flashes land top high and in the back, so his teammates won't get blind, and any T's coming out ramp or palace are just going to get full white. If you want to flash your teammates to peak ramp, stand next to triple as Mobs does here, right in the middle. Then he's going to aim between these two pillars above the roof, then left click throw. Nico, that's close ramp, is going to swing and peek inside ramp, blinding both Spirit players that is holding close as well as far. If your teammate wants to clear outside ramp, throw this flash for them. Stand top stairs behind the wall, aim below this white line, then left click throw. This flash will blind any T's up close as well as anyone on the roof. Make sure your teammate is pushed inside ramp before throwing this flash to capitalize on the timing. If you're playing dark and the T's are entering out ramp, there's two flashes to throw that is going to help you defend it. First off, this opening inside the balcony, find where the two wood meets each other, go ahead and run forward and left click throw. The other way is to throw it off this ladder here. both ways. The flashes is going to land out here. You can swing out with the flashes after they pop. They won't blind you, and the tees entering out are going to get full blind. You can see it takes a while for it to bloom here, and the tees can actually look away. In higher levels, it's not that effective, but in lower levels, it's going to work out perfectly fine. In the higher levels, if you are playing towards default, a lot of pros are throwing this flash off this wall, and it's going to land in the front of the box here, so you're not going to get blind as you swing out. And this is what it looks like for the tees. They're going to come out, and this one lands much faster since it goes off that wall, and they're not going to have time to react here. Now that we've seen A, let's move on to B. If you're playing B, you need to know this Alexi B defensive flash. So when he spots tees coming his way, he drops down a smoke, and as he's falling back, he's going to throw a flash up in the sky like this, and he's going to fall back to this pillar here, waiting for his teammates to rotate in. So the reason why this flash is super strong is if the tees are coming out, they're going to get blind balcony. If they try to chase him here as well, if they drop down sight, they're also going to get blind, which then he could peek off the flash, or he can use it to delay the tees. The same defensive Alexi B flash can be thrown from your teammates to support you. So if the tees are attacking B site and you're rotating from mid window or CT spawn, throw these flashes to the top left over this wall. They will pop in around the same area as that Alexi B flash, and these flashes won't blind you since they land behind you and up top. So tees entering out apps, whether that be balcony or entering the site, will get full blind. Your B teammates will be thanking you. This is a must know B flash for apps from Kerrigan. First, he boosts his teammate. His teammate is going to be jiggle peeking apps, while Kerrigan is going to set up to throw the apps flash. He has it pronged, and he stands next to the left market window wall. He aims here, and then he would left click throw based off when Frozen makes contact. However, no contact was made here, and this is where the flash would have landed had there been contact. The tees would not be able to react at all and get full white. Frozen would swing and get freebies. Hunter shows a flash lineup for kitchen. He stands at this wood. He puts his crosshair as shown, then left click throw. This flash will blind any tees holding inside kitchen, but Zontix was able to move away from it, and he stays in front of the smoke, avoiding the flash. Now, if the tee was inside kitchen, this is what the flash would look like, and they have no time to react because it pops perfectly. You now know every flash on Mirage. If you want some more pro tips, click on the video on the screen now for 32 insane pro tips to help you win more games.